Hi, this is Team CodeCouture presenting our project Not So Secret Recipe. Our aim is to provide a peer-to-peer recipe sharing web application where users can share their recipes in a post. Additional features such as bookmarking and an AI assistant are included to facilitate a smoother and more enriching user experience. For our features, we plan to propose a total of 8 features, 3 core features and 5 extended features. The core features would include our CRUD, which is posting recipes, a rating system, and a commenting system. Those 5 extended features would be the nutritional information feature, bookmarking system, recipe category and tag feature, a text-to-speech feature, and lastly an AI assistant feature. For our tech stack, in front end, we are planning to use React Vite, Tailwind CSS, and Material UI library. For the back end, we are using Firebase, which is for our main database Firebase Firestore, and other various inbuilt services such as Firebase Google Authentication. For deployment, we are using Vercel, and for our text-to-speech feature, we are using Windows Speech Synthesis. Now moving on to the demonstration of our prototype. Hi, I'm Shen, one of the team members for Team CodeCouture, and here is the demonstration for our not-so-secret recipe prototype web application. As you can see here, this is the main page prior to logging in. And there is a navigation bar up top, there is a search bar, and there is a recipe section where it shows all the recipe currently in our system. As you can see here, there are some buttons, but these buttons aren't able to function. I'm required to log in. Okay, so now let's log in. Now, this is the website after logging in. As you can see in the navigation bar, there are some difference. And even in the recipe section, they are also different. Okay, so for the recipes, after logging in, I'm now able to bookmark them through the heart shape button. I'm also able to edit a recipe, which I'll show the function later. I'm also able to delete recipe, like them as well. And liking a recipe will show the real-time count of the likes received by each individual recipe. Now let's go back to the navigation bar at the top. The first new feature that you can do is post. So let's just post the recipe. Let's just do a recipe called rice. This is the rice. This is just a test recipe. And voila, I have now posted a recipe. The recipe is currently in our database and it shows up here in the main page. Now I can edit it. Now, after editing, the changes are reflected immediately. I'm also able to delete the recipe through this X button. And you ask me, do I want to delete this post? Which I will say no for now. Now, as you can see, there is another button, which is the bookmark button. I'm able to go to the recipes that I have bookmarked. I have not bookmarked any recipe yet. I'll go back and I'll bookmark this one. Shows up here. I can use the bookmark recipes for future references. I can now also go to the AI tool. The AI used is the Gemini AI model from Google. Now I can try to ask it a prompt. It's currently thinking. And as you can see, it has returned a prompt. Let me try something else. And as you can see here, we have coded the Gemini AI such that it can only respond to recipe ideation. Let's go back to the home page. And let's go into one of our sample recipe. This is one of our sample recipe pages. As you can see here, we have shown the ingredient, the nutritional information, some tags which include vegetarian, the health grade, gluten-free. And we also have the recipe steps. for the nutritional information, as you can see prior to posting a new recipe, you can actually manually include it. However, it is optional. So when users do not include nutritional information, we will use the Google Gemini AI to actually estimate the nutritional information based off the ingredients and the recipe steps. Now for the recipe steps, there is a text-to-speech function, and I'll demonstrate it through these buttons here.
1. In a medium-sized bowl, season the shrimp with half of the salt, steak
I've paused it, and I'll resume it again.
seasoning, a pinch of red pepper flakes, lime juice, and half of the chili powder. Stir and set aside. 2. Preheat the grill to medium-high.
And now I will cancel the text-to-speech function. And lastly, we have the commenting system present in this recipe page. I can comment it. And it shows the user email, the comments, and the timestamp. This basically shows the real-time update of the comment system. Now let's go back to the search bar here. I can search for any recipe. I can give an example. As you can see, I'm able to search up the current template salad recipe. I'm also able to sort by health grade, which might be a concern for some, vegetarian, and gluten-free. As of milestone 3, we have included the Yeung CSS styles to our not so secret recipe page. As you can see, we have approached it through a dark theme. And here is the example of the recipe page. The comment button, the comment system, the read aloud pause read. And as you can see here, the navigation bar has also been significantly improved. We can now sort by health grade, vegetarian, and gluten-free. Here is the current AI tool. Here is the new profile page, which we can show the user email, the user icon, their bookmark recipe, and their post. The previous bookmark recipe page has been moved under the profile page. And here is the post page. The like button, which has been updated. The edit post. The bookmark button, and delete post. That is all.